Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. To the air, it's Allard. Quick completion on the out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, that should have been an interception.
Just missed it.
Just got to wonder, too, guys, if the crowd didn't impact the offense. They're playing on the road on the first third down of this football game. Incomplete. The idea here, I think, just punt it away and see if you can regroup, because this environment is hostile.
And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Got a man, it's Moore. Still on his feet at the 45. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Clemson has just been prolific at the receiver position. More scheme or more talent? I'd argue it's both, David.
Yeah, I argue more talent over the years, just dudes on the outside that win. And you know what? I think Clemson, as much as anybody in the country, has always featured those guys. And you want to play one-on-one with those guys, or you want to give them a cushion, like they'll throw it right now. And they've always believed in those guys out wide. And you know what? They usually come through for them.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Here's the handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
To the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They put the first points on the board.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Allard. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's going for the big play.
Come on, man. Y'all supposed to be right there, fellas.
They are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They use the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's Instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Oh, he's got some space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Nittany Lions are marching down the field.
Yep. And I'm finishing my game back.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Get it out on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Intercepted deep in his own end.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards.
Elite
they forced
defense.
down.
Elite.
Predictable situation. Played great discipline. Broke on the football and forced the big interception.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
And a really nice job on the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He's got it. First down and more. And the Tigers get it past the sticks.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Just keep slinging it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. 17.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Standing there.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Sit there and send
This offensive line is going to have to short up this pass pro, guys.
Blitzies, huh? Okay.
This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
List this. List this.
The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
List that,
This
nigga.
dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it falls in. But it could have been much worse as the defender was right there.
This is a great play by the
You got
defensive
hit
back.
that,
I think
though.
one of the hardest things to do as a DB is you're covering a receiver deep down the field, your back's to the play, and you've got to turn your shoulder, locate the football, and then swat it away. That DB did an outstanding job in coverage.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that 1st down. Clemson ready to go back to work with another 1st down.
Man, this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you what, when those little guys make those physical plays like that, it kind of jacks everybody up in the huddle. Because it's usually the guy breaking ankles, but he's like breaking tackles. Now he's giving you some serious energy.
Keep it on the ground. Got enough for the 1st down. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. There's an idea that Clemson can only run the ball when they sort of trick you and get you in space, but they're showing a lot of versatility now.
Yeah, I think the word you were looking for was finesse. They've been a finesse offense, more about tempo and body blows than it is about, you know, being physical up front. But if this unit does get that physicality and get that ground game and a good offensive line, I think that's when you see the best of the Clemson Tigers.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that 1st down.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that 1st down.
Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on 1st down. Gonna run it. It's Davidson. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire.
Oh, that's bullshit.
The 20, and they snuff out
Bullshit.
He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Well, the defense does an awesome job here with their backs against the wall in their own red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
Come on, y'all see him right there.
Still running at the 40. Gashing the D
Yeah.
on the right.
Oh shit, y'all right there for the
Open
interception.
spaces. Touchdown, Penn State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second.
Damn, I know I should stay in my shit.
The kickoff unit is out
Bad.
there, and boy, did that
Stay your
last drive
shit.
quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Looking for space, it's Davidson. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now facing third and short from their own 17. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. At the 35, he's loose. Drills him with the stiff arm. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive.
He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They send the tight end in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. All wideouts, no backs. To the air, it's Aller. Under fire. Makes a grab right down the middle. Turning on the Jets. He's at the 30.
Oh, what the fuck?
The 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. On the ground, it's Davidson. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last two drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up fourth down, and that might be a...
Gonna take a shot at this DB. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on third down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And that'll do it here in the second quarter. Halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. About to kick it away again as we are tied up in the third quarter. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They keep it on the ground to open the third. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Back to throw, it's Klubnik. Got his man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Quick completion to the right. They make the stop.
It's like a sandwich.
Time to get to that first down marker.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Handoff from the gun. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
So the offense will go for it around midfield. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Under fire. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far from the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude.
There he goes! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
It's so hard to tackle these fast guys in the open field. And you see when you duck your head and you're going to try to hit somebody, you can't see him anymore. Ducks his head a little bit. Next thing you know, broken tackle, guys getting extra yards.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Klubnik. Grabbed in the middle, it's Haynes.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Moore. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Wants to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Great job by the running back here on that third down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these third down type plays to move the sticks.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it. It's Adams. And he is stopped immediately by the defensive lineman.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss.
Hamburger bun.
He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Okay.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go back out there.
Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progression.
Yeah, so you're going to pick me up early on Wednesdays and Thursdays? I said, well, just today because I was in traffic and I didn't want to come back out.
Quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer
and
getting the sack.
Right down the boulevard. And after the field
I got $7, but I'm going to need some money for gas.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After this game, I'm a cooking and I'll be over there. All right.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pena. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back to pass, it's Aller. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that, obviously open over the middle of the field. But you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
On third down, going up top. Got him downfield.
What are they doing? Oh, what were they in? What the
Nice
fuck?
job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This quarterback part of their running game. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw on that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Aller. Now improvising. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the lone running back. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
That nigga shook.
Okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out.
Shit.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Penn State. How about this defense?
This nigga gonna hop on the mic now. Get off the mic, nigga. Get off the mic, nigga. Get off the mic, nigga. Get off the mic. Put that shit back on mute.
Remember, they're going to have to come right back on the field. They've got to be able to refocus
You
themselves. But what a play.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th.
Don't be a front runner.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The kickoff
We'll come through. This is a lot of time. This is a lot of time left.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Might be looking to run. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. And a missed opportunity on third down.
We dropped that? Oh, we going for
knocks
this.
it free, and fourth down is coming up.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get.
Wide open.
Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. Turning it on. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now
too much time left for you to be talking.
Late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. But getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Back to throw, it's Klubnik. He turns that loose down the right side.
My nigga, look.
Urgency for the offense now because you're trailing
My nigga,
a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can.
He a little out of sync.
Back, but the problem is the defense understands.
He a little out of sync.
So they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job.
He a little out of sync right now.
Nice job forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. He'll take a deep shot here.
Defense has the lead in the second half. Expect to see a lot of zone coverage. It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard to fit these footballs in, especially when you're throwing in the middle of the field like they were right there as the ball falls incomplete.
Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. That's caught. It's Williams. At the 40, there he goes. Lots of running room. He's loose. Touchdown, Clemson. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after it, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Yeah.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That play looked as if it had a chance to be productive, but the open field tackle stopped it.
And it's tough to get a running back one-on-one on the ground in the open field. You want guys swarming to the football to try to make that play, but understand that guy's a weapon. Good job by the defense seeing it, breaking on the football, and getting him on the ground.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Gonna take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only.
He tried to get out of it, too.
Cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all
Josiah.
game long.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40.
Put your brother on the toilet.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. And he dropped it. Just a little too slippery in the hands.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand.
And you step out of bounds.
He'll be stopped.
Let's go.
2 yards short of a 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
On 4th down. He'll try to toss it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory.
All right, Dad, I'm coming.
Game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He goes down.
Yes, sir.
What a play to get the football back.
And what an inopportune moment. Barely holding on to a lead here late in the game. And that's a situation, David, as a quarterback, where you've got to be so good with your decision-making and ball security. That mistake could really cost his team.
And this defense, that is just what they needed. Man, you're down late in the football game, and now you get a chance to give your offense the football to go possibly take the lead.
There he goes. All out of space. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the 1st down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket, so he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams.
Josiah, get your brother.
He'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. To throw, it's Klubnik. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. They're trying to hurry to the line. They're right on the edge of field goal range here. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. Able to pick his way
Look at your butt
forward
change.
for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clemson is quick to the line. Looking to throw for it. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout on the field and
Let's fucking go!
left to go. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick.
And he missed it. Get out of here. I should have went for it.
And that's a frustrating miss. The offense does their job, man. Gets them in position. Tried to score a touchdown.
Come here,
tried to
Zaire.
get the win, but trying to tie it up in the last second. Got him in range, and the kicker, he just missed it. He missed the opportunity, and this one's over.
Running out the clock.
Nigga.
A mere formality between
Shut your ass. You just got
them and
lucky,
victory
nigga.
as we
Get
have
out of here.
victory formation coming. What a show both of these teams put on
stop
today. A
playing.
couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team, just, they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out
Look at that
they're
twist.
a really good squad.
Thanks so much for spending
Should I went for it or should I just did what I did, huh?
And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We had that food. I should have went for it. All right, let me do what I need to do.